It's so amazing to be here, and I want to thank Day One and Anne for giving me this beautiful award and acknowledging the work of not just me, but me and my team. Documentary filmmaking is an incredible team effort, and I'm just so honored that this amazing organization recognized the work that we did to amplify the voices of folks who are telling their stories for the first time, coming out of the shadows and relaying their harrowing experiences, and in an effort to hold Sean Combs accountable. I am so deeply moved to receive the Voice of Amplification Award, and I share this recognition not only with my team members, but with the courageous survivors who entrusted me and my team to tell their stories. Day One, as we know, has long been a force for change, and I am so inspired by their work. Advocating for young survivors of intimate partner violence with compassion and urgency, creating safe, trauma-informed spaces for healing and justice, equipping communities with tools to recognize and prevent harm, uplifting the voices of those who are too often silenced or dismissed. It's this unwavering commitment to truth and transformation that makes this award so meaningful to me. When I began work on the Fall of Diddy, much of what we know now had not yet come to light. But there were stories that had stayed in the shadows, that needed space, safety, and respect in order to emerge. As a filmmaker, that has been my raison d'etre for becoming a documentary filmmaker. I've always wanted to use storytelling and documentary film as a tool for justice, to amplify what's been ignored, misrepresented, or hidden in the shadows. This project was hard for a number of reasons, but like many others, especially from my community, the African American community, I watched Sean Combs from his rise in New York. I'm a native New Yorker. Watched his rise from the streets of Harlem and Mount Vernon to become one of the most important influencers of culture, changers of culture, and a mogul. We have very few Black billionaires. And so we were rooting for Sean Combs. But hearing about the experience of those who were around him from very early on in his career to very recently, hearing these stories of abuse, mistreatment, and violence against partners, intimate partners, employees, colleagues, I came to understand that Sean Combs had evaded accountability on so many levels and for so many years. In working on this series, I kept returning to one question: how did this happen? Why and how did this happen? And what responsibility do we as a society have in ensuring that it doesn't happen again? The survivors who came forward after many, many, many years, and some came forward after seeing others speak out, it created a ripple effect. There is power in their truth and safety in their numbers. Their bravery shifted the narrative, and my role as a filmmaker was to hold the space, to listen carefully, and to shine a light with care and integrity. This is what Voices Against Violence means to me: the collective power of truth-telling. When stories are shared bravely, honestly, and unapologetically, they disrupt the silence, dismantle the shame, and demand accountability. The theme is not just a call to speak, but a call to listen deeply and act with integrity and with intention. This award means so much to me because it affirms that storytelling, honest, hard, truthful, human storytelling, can be a form of activism. It reminds me of why I do this work. It reminds me of why I do this work, and I will continue telling stories that others try to silence. And I have to just add, especially in this time period that we're in, where history is, there's an effort to erase history, an effort to silence voices that are speaking out. It's never more important to do this work than it is right now. I want to thank Day One for this tremendous recognition, and I want to thank you for your unwavering commitment to survivors and to the truth. Let us all continue to listen, to believe, and to act. Thank you so much. Most importantly, oh yeah.